yesterday. And I'm going to pick back up. Got my star here. And my dirty fingers here. Okay. So let's get this back. Hung back up. Got my tape here. Today, thanks for joining me. All the new subscribers and all the thumbs up. I see I got a thumbs up. Thank you very much. We're gonna... Hey, good morning, Ralphie. How are you? I thought of you when I was at church today. I thought the King of Kings, because that's what they were talking about in church. They were talking about the King of Kings. Good morning. For me, it's the evening. I'm gonna try and on in a way that reflects how it was. Ooh, that's kind of good. And back breakfast, good. Oh, cool, you have a cartoon. Excellent. Well, thank you for the hearts. I just got my star set up there. That's the real, this is the real thing right here. And this is my painting. And last night I just kind of finished abruptly. So I thought I would come back today and take a look and see if there was anything more I wanted to do to it. And I think there is actually a few more things I want to do. Darker in here. Hearts. Who's giving me all those hearts? Thank you. I appreciate it. Jeffrey, thank you. For saying so. It's a lot of practice. Gifted with the desire to practice. I think it takes a lot of practice. Jeffrey, if you want to stream making art, you should give it a try. I was really kind of nervous at first, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. So I would definitely recommend just going for it. Just try something simple like drawing a little anything, like doing whatever you do, you know, whatever you do, doing whatever you do, like what you feel comfortable doing on your own, just give it a try. World is so big that you might be able to help somebody, you never know, like where you're at. The light is coming from the ceiling. I have ceiling lights. So, yeah, that's where they're coming from. That's where it's coming from. Got those can lights in the ceiling. They call them can lights. Yeah, Austin Jeffrey, try it. Austin Jeffrey Clark, try it if you want to, If if that's something that is a goal of yours to do, go ahead and try doing it. Like, why wait? I was like, it felt very awkward the first few times I did it. And now, like, I was just like, oh, I think I'll go live for a half hour before I go up to eat dinner, because it's part of the day. Inspired by this artist, Omizu, who has a channel, and he paints and draws, and he does all of his artistic stuff online as a way of documenting the making of what he does. And I found that to be very inspiring. Like, you don't have to go online with some big idea or mission. You can just like make your art while it's live and see what happens. See who shows up, see who you get to talk to. Oh, I don't think you're spamming me. If you're the one giving me the hearts, I like all the hearts. And the thumbs up. I like the thumbs up too. Is looking pretty good. Maybe it needs a few more darker hints of blue here and there. Like one right there. It, the hearts. Is glitter paper. It comes glittery like this. I showed people yesterday the packet I got. See? See, it comes just like that. And there are other colors too. There's like rainbow, and there's this blue and greens, real nice. And then there's this like really red and yellow one. Jeffrey Clark. I have trouble selling my art too. I'd much rather make art than sell art. I love when art sells, but being a salesman doesn't come naturally to me. So I feel your struggle. The struggle is real. On a YouTube channel that could possibly get monetized. And that's really my goal, is to get a YouTube channel that's monetized so that I can make a little extra money that way. Now this star right here is real. This is real. I'm painting this star while looking at this star. At an edge. Hey. Give art away as gifts as well. And I've been making soap. I had an easier time selling soap than art. Soap with my art on it, because it's less expensive. Because my art takes me a long time to make, so it's expensive. So I need to find like the right people who can afford it to buy it. But the soap people can afford, and it also makes a great gift. So I put my images, my painting images, on the soap. Cubes, what are those? What are CMY cubes? If I didn't just get too heavy-handed there with the black. Let's see. Let's back away. Maybe I did. Through there. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, I don't have any cyan, magenta, yellow cubes. What are they used for? Are they like three-dimensional cubes? I'm gonna lighten this little dark spot up a bit. Just up too much. This, I'm seeing this blue in here a little bit darker, right in there. I'm using acrylic paint, and I'm dipping my brush in water so that the acrylic will thin down and become easier to handle. That cube sounds neat. Oh, neat. Thanks for telling me about them. Cool. I'll check it out. That sounds like it could be fun to paint, for sure. be quite defined, nice and sharp. The black on this edge is nice and sharp. Let's get it in there. I see it going up this edge right here, this black. Ooh. This little touch there. Becomes blue up here. Let's add this bit of blue up here. Ooh, purple. Let's try the purple. Let's get the white, little tiny bit of white there. The tip, follow along this little edge. Up, up. Water on my brush. Robot, that's cool. Why anybody would have robots like out there just talking to random YouTubers. Like, be strange. Whoa, Toyota's here. Don't let Toyota make you think he's a robot. He's just a lot of different characters. He's got a lot of different accounts, which is cool because then I get a lot of views because he has a lot of accounts, right, Toyota? I don't know much about the robots on YouTube. You assuring me that you're not a robot, though, even though I didn't suspect you of being one. Boop, beep. It's robot talk. In Australia, Toyota. It's late, isn't it? Or it's like 5 a.m.? What time is it? Or late at night, or... All right, let's get this little edge here. Oh, wow. It's a respectable hour to be on YouTube. Oh. There's to art school with. His name is Bill Sharp, and he has a YouTube channel. If you like hashtag robot love, he's written a video. I mean, he's posted a video of a song where it's like these robots are like playing the drums and dancing and looking sad and all sorts of things. And I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he made the video or the song. I'm not sure how much of how much or little artificial intelligence was used, but it's interesting anyway. Point I feel like I should move on from the star and figure out what else. I'm going to make this a little lighter in here. What else I should put, because that's the way I see it. I see it a little lighter. What else I should put in here, in this piece? Toyota is summoning somebody, Ronald McDonald or Hamburger, Burger King. Hi, Rumpelstiltskin. Nice to see you. Okay. A straight line. I need more water on my brush. It was Toyota. Ronald McDonald, it was Toyota summoning you. Hey. Only a celebrity if it doesn't have W6Q6R after it. Are you Ronald and Toyota and Burger King? Awesome. How come it says only 2 people are watching me? There's clearly 4 people here. 4 incredible fast food moguls. No, 2 fast food moguls, 1 Japanese car maker. We can be silly. We can be silly here. I need when I'm going to stop. Sorry, you're the you're the real one. You're the imp, though. Rumpelstiltskin was an imp. Like a little, like, what do they call other than an imp? IMP, like a little magical troublemaker. Rumpelstiltskin is a magical troublemaker in the fairy tale. I'm gonna put a little bit more. What do I want? I really want a little bit more, like blue, like a light blue in the shadow. Just, this is what I'm feeling right now. Like it needs this, like, certain spots. In it. Trouble. Exaggerated here with the shadow. Cool. Converter thief here. Oh my goodness. Incredible. Wow. How many accounts does Google let one have? Quite a bit. Counts. Myself. Three. But this is the one I'm focusing on at the moment. Green in the shadow here. Ooh, what am I doing? I don't know. Ah. It's a little bit light. Why would the shadow be light? I don't know. And nice, pretty. Ooh, that might become a pretty color. Might be a pretty color. Let's see. Here. This is not what that looks like, the shadow. This is like a made up shadow here. Doing for fun, because we can. Nice fade. Good. Yes, wow. Rumpelstiltskin. That's interesting. Jokes about the FBI. Told the story. I like that. Get this edge perfect here. That's pretty wild, right? Go, catalytic converter thief. Okay, where'd you post it? On your catalytic converter thief page? I have a community tab in case anybody wants to post their art in my community tab. You can check out Toyota's drawing of the boogeyman there, or Ralphie's drawing of Jesus, or Nadja's drawing of a face, or Ryan's drawing of Shadow Milk Cookie. It's quite a few drawings and artworks posted there, which is cool. I'm gonna put a rivet. I mean, not a rivet, a grommet. I'm gonna put a grommet in there so that I can hang it on a nail and it'll have this metal, this colored metal thing here. It's gonna be cool. Oh, okay, on that account it says catalytic converter. Okay, well, let me see. Let's get out the disco ball. Started. Just kidding. Wrapping up, actually. We got this little cute bow. I think, you know what I want to do with this is I want to put grommets, little grommets all throughout the paper. Oh, let's turn it and see what it looks like. Sometimes if you turn your painting different angles, you can see how weird it is or how good it is or how, you know, in this case it's a little weird. It's a little down. I'm gonna admit. A little weird. Works this way, kind of. Art is definitely looking at it, right? Figuring out how to improve upon it. A little tiny bit more to it because probably because I turned it all around and I didn't like the way it looked from every single angle. So I'm gonna do a little bit more work. Pronounced, and this more pronounced. mess this up because I'm going off script now. I'm just like, well, there never really was a script. The script is kind of like looking at the object and making decisions based on the object. But now I'm making decisions based on the way the painting looks and the way I feel about the way the painting looks. So I feel like the star is wonky. Be wonky, so I'm gonna keep like fussing with it until it's the shape that feels like absolutely perfect to me. What's the point of that? Is there a point to that? Good question. Was like, so I turned the star around. Like I turned the star and looked at it from all different angles, and it looked really like kind of messed up from certain angles. So I decided that I wanted to like get it to be just right. And the question was, what's the point of that? But I think that's how you make art. You gotta like work on something until you're satisfied. I think that's how you make art. Oops, sorry. Not even not even in the picture frame. Ah, dark under here. To look like there's air under there, like air under here. And I think that's getting achieved for the most part. What other element can we introduce? Oh, maybe like a star underneath, like another star, but it's like underneath. Like one that's flat on the paper and it's under there. All right, I got this idea. Yeah. See if I can make it happen here. Okay. This guy. See? Nice and flat to the paper, straight up and down. Yeah. It's kind of, it is kind of sandpaper-esque. Oh, this is gonna take it to the next level. Maybe. How about like this? Little teeny star. Just gonna really, really focus in on what I'm seeing and trying to paint it the same scale. So instead of painting it bigger, I'm just going for the same size. Under want it the same size. It's pretty small. Goodness, I just totally dropped my brush. Light is coming from the ceiling, which looks like this. Ta-da! The ceiling has all these lights. This light that I was using before is turned off. That's what's happening. Back to painting this little star exactly the same size. 1-to-1 scale, as they say. This is proving to be a little bit challenging. Have gotten a tiny bit bigger. On the experimental side here of artwork. Put the shadow in. The shadow is right here. Goes is like so totally the color in my mind, in my opinion. Just like that color to me. Okay. Come up here with the shadow color. This. Rumpelstiltskin, thank you. I didn't know what was happening. Star eclipse. Correct. That's eclipse. Star eclipse. Yes. I love it. Eclipse. That may be the title of this painting when I'm done. Dun, dun. Eclipse. Oh, let's get some darks and lights into the star eclipse. The sun is a star, so when we have a eclipse of the sun, a solar eclipse, happening here, right? A solar eclipse. And then there's a lunar eclipse. That's when there's eclipse of the moon. This is definitely a sun, so it's kind of like a solar eclipse by another, but it's by another star. So it's like a sun eclipsing a sun. So two stars like showing up in the sky. Rumpelstiltskin, that's funny. What kind of job do you have, Rumpelstiltskin? Ups are they? Smart. I like your ideas. You got good ideas. Oh, I hope you had a good breakfast. I was gonna stop and eat my dinner, but then I kept going because I heard my husband in his studio, which is across the wall, and I thought, oh, he's not waiting for me. And my son is with his grandmother right now. So I thought, I'll just keep going here. I'll add another star underneath this star. It's like, it's cool. It's like, whoosh, whoosh, like the fabric of the outer space or something. Rumpelstiltskin says, I used to be in tech support. MBNA, Bank of America. Okay, Apple, Sky Broadband, TV, and phone service, etc. Okay, wow. Used to. So you're not doing that anymore. Okay. Anyway, almost 6 a.m. Okay. Bye, Rumpelstiltskin. Thank you so much for joining me and giving me the star eclipse idea. Paintings I'm working on, they're very, like, the word, intimate. They're very intimate. Dark edge under here. nice little white edge right here. Perfect little edge right here. I need more watery white. That is so cool, I think. Pretty excited by this painting. Pretty excited by what just happened here. Here. Let's take this guy off. Ta-da! I like it. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's pretty neat. It's like pretty wild. Let's see it from different angles. This angle is much. Definitely has a top and a bottom. Like, it's not something I would want to look at from that angle. Okay. This angle, but it's really best from this angle. So we're going to keep it at this angle, and we're going to put grommets in it at some point, but not during the live stream, because the process of putting grommets in things is pretty loud and usually annoys the viewer. So I'm going to spare you all the grommets. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thank you for any new subscribers. My name is Melodie Provenzano, and I love painting. I'll be back, and I hope you will join me for another live stream one of these days, or check out my other videos. Okay, peace on earth, everybody. Take care. See you soon.